Hi everyone, welcome. I thought I'd bring you something a little different today. I know my channels is all about DIY, and I feel everything, if you give it a go, is doing it yourself, whether it be building something or using new technology in any way and learning. I feel it's all about learning really, and the latest thing that I've started playing with is AI and this ChatGPT, which is fascinating to use and see what it's capable of. And what I've been discovering is how the only limiting factor to this new technology is the person using it, and it's all about how you create your prompts to ask it to generate whatever it is you're looking for it to generate, whether it be newsletters or questions or stories or anything really, Excel formulas or coding. You are the limiting factor. So I just thought I'd show you just a couple of examples of what I've been playing with this new technology and what it's able to do, to either help your work or creativity in any way. And I just show you what I've been playing with. So first of all, what I've started tinkering with is just looking at it, writing a short story. I'm not creative in writing in any way, and I can't really compose stuff and do struggle to get my point across in text. But if you're able to have a few prompts to be able to use this AI technology to create something that you're happy with, then crack on and use it. I think so. My children. The first thing that sprung to mind was, okay, can it write me a children's story based on my kids? So I thought that would be quite fun and exciting. And can I turn it into, you know, a birthday present in some sort of way by, can I create a book somehow? And, just trying to explore how it can be used. And so if you give it a very simple prompt down here in the send message bar as, okay, let's ask it to write a short children's story where the hero, let's call him Frank. I won't use my children's real names. Frank and his best friend Thomas go on adventure inside of a giant dinosaur. And let's ask it to, let's say, 500 words. And simply hit enter. Now, this is using database and information from all over the world, and anything that is basically, the way I understand it, has ever been written, composed, compiled, and it's just essentially taking little snippets out of all of that and extrapolating it into your prompt that you've given it to create something. And I feel it is really creating this. No one's ever written this before. This is unique. We've picked two random names, and they go on an adventure inside a giant dinosaur. And what you can see, it feels like somebody's actually written this. I think the detail that it's gone into, it feels like a children's story. I don't know what you think, but can you be creative and turn this into a little book? go out in the garden with your kids and take some photographs and put them into one of these online websites to create a photo book and add the text somehow, and you've created your own story. If you don't like the content of it, you can ask it to regenerate a response with the little bar at the bottom. Or if you feel that with a tweak of your prompt up at the top here, you can edit your prompt. Can we add something to this to incorporate? So if they're inside of a giant dinosaur, could they be on... Let's give them scooters. Be really random. Save and submit. And see what it composes. And it's just the speed of this. I can't think this quick, let alone be creative and write it. And, it's the content that it's putting in there is fascinating. And as I've discovered, the limiting factor, at least here, is me being creative with your prompts of what you want it to generate. As I say, you can use this to solve an Excel formula that's not working for you, or anything. It's mind-boggling. But the content that this is putting together. But all of the YouTube videos I've been watching and following, you have to make sure you proofread these every time, and because they can put inaccurate information in there. It's not infallible. So if you are using this for your work or relying on it in any way, make sure you either fact check it, or you're happy with what it's produced, or it's met your criteria, and if it hasn't, then rewrite your prompt. Ask it to remove something. In this case, let's not use the name Mr. Benson. Let's remove that. And yeah, there's a short little children's story. Something else, my channel, I never have. As I say, I'm not that creative. You can let's ask it to write a newsletter for my YouTube channel, and I'm looking to add content on AI technology, and I love sharing new tech and coming across stuff that how can this be used really. So I'm going to ask it to write a newsletter for my DIY YouTube channel, and how AI can be incorporated into new content, and hit go. And again, let's see what detail it's putting in there. I did a trial earlier on, and it was a bit optimistic. It was saying how we've reached 1 million subscribers. That'd be nice one day. But like I say, fact check it and make sure if you do want to have any data or facts put in there, that you put those in the prompt and it will incorporate it. Let's see, so we can read it while it's generating and see what it's putting together. See it. This seems to be analysing the channel itself at the top, at least. So yeah, this has gone into detail about, by the looks of it, looking at, I guess, what I did ask it, into new content, creating new content. Maybe what I wanted to try more was how AI can be incorporated into new DIY content. Save and submit. Let's see. it seems to have already changed tack and going a bit more down the route about how you can use machine learning and analysing project data, etc. Again, a little bit about, looks like, content. I mean, yeah, the speed this churns out your question. I mean, I struggle with my descriptions I use in my videos, and I have started using this with the prompts that I want, with the facts that I know are correct, asking it to produce the descriptions for some of my videos, and what it churns out is spot on. I wouldn't be able to be as creative and feel it really helps somebody like myself that struggles with a bit of written creativity. I'm good at using my hands. I can think of projects and think of how to use tools and get an end result, but writing is not my strong point, and if I can use something along these lines to aid me and try and get better information into my content for you, then I don't see why I wouldn't use this. And that's just one example of how I see it can help my channel, not just anything on a day-to-day basis. I've asked it about some gardening questions and other bits and pieces, and I started playing around with a text to image generator website, where I would take my daughter's favourite two cuddly toys and ask it to generate an image, and I'll look at recording something and sharing that. But it's evolving so fast. This OpenAI and ChatGPT has been adopted faster than anything we have ever known. It went from something like 1 million users 2 weeks later. When it started getting out there, it was something stupid like millions and millions of users within 2 weeks. It's just been adopted and has grown and will exponentially grow in the future, and how it's incorporated into daily life. But if you like this video then and want to see some more, then please like, and if you want to subscribe for every time that I do upload something, that would be greatly appreciated. And any questions, leave them for me, and hope you enjoyed. See you soon.